Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I'm doing the solo variant for Carnegie. This is where I go up against Andrew Carnegie himself, and we shall see how well I do. So basically the way that it works is he has this victory point track, and over the course of the game, he has a deck of 20 cards, and there are 15. I'm playing this on normal, and there's 4 different types of difficulties. There's beginner, normal, experienced, and dangerous or something, difficult, and expert. So I'm playing it on normal, and that entails that he has 15 normal cards in this deck and then 5 advanced cards. Pretty much the advanced cards are on the back of each of these cards. It denotes what action that he is strongest in. So basically, right now the construction action is going to be his strongest thing on the back of this card. So it kind of tells you what action you don't want to take, because if he takes that action, then it's going to be really good for him. The advanced cards are question marks, so you don't know what action that he is going to take. Anyway, so the game works relatively like normal. He doesn't have to worry about pretty much anything. He doesn't have to worry about money. He doesn't have to worry about cubes. He doesn't have to worry about workers or meeples. He doesn't have to worry about victory points. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. He starts out with, he has all of his cubes that basically throughout the game you'll see the actions that he takes. He just pretty much gets to place them. And it's very interesting. So we shall see how I do. It works kind of like a 2-player game. So if you watched our run through, you'll see how a 2-player game actually works out. And let's get started. I'm going to try and be out of the way as much as possible. I'm not showing my board as much because I wanted to showcase his stuff as much as possible. But I'll be talking about everything that I'm doing. So I took as my starting tile the +4 study points with 3 people, so I could theoretically get 12 points for that. So it's just a slightly stronger one. So if I play my cards right, if I do a study action or if I do a R&D action, and I have all these mixed up, that would be 12. I'd have 21 total study points. So I have a very specific goal in mind that I'm going to try to do, which is probably going to lose me the game, but we shall see how well I do. Anyway, so like I said, this is how it works. So we take this locomotive, and on his 0-point card, it will always start on the left side, which means I get to pick the action. And then it goes on the, at the end of the round, it moves to the right, meaning that he gets to pick the action, which is going to be whatever it is on the back of this. So let's go ahead and get started. Luckily, I don't want to do this action, but basically, as per like the setup, and the solo rules are really only these 2 pages. So on the left side is you basically will take his card, and you will move it right here. So there's 2 things to pay attention to. This is the action that he's going to do on this turn. Or not this action, but if I did this action, that's what he's going to do. He follows, of course, whatever we do. So I am going to be doing an R&D action. So like normal, I will just take that and place it down there. There is no income in the west. He doesn't do income. He doesn't do any of that. So because I'm not doing this, then it's not going to be as strong. All of his other cards will be, he's still going to do something similar to that, but now I get to go. So I have 9 total. The way I set up my board is I paid for, so we have 12 money. I have 4 left and my 4 cubes. I have 9 total victory points or study points to spend. So I am going to spend 8 of that on the public buildings, public infrastructure thing. My goal is I want to see how many victory points I can get for throughout the game. And it's probably not going to be great because I basically did that. So I took away a Midwest spot. Over there, there's going to be Is it 3 across the board? It is 3 east, 3 west, 3 south, and 3 midwest. So I have one extra. Yes. So I'm going to advance myself on the Midwest track. Even though I took it out of the Midwest spot, that's fine because I'm really wanting to get that here. So then I can hopefully get a lot of study points. Like I said, my goal is I want to try and get this out as much as possible. Pretty much just one more. So it's going to cost me 6 next time, which would actually be perfect on the next R&D. I could still live with these 3 here and get 9, and then move this, pay the 6 and pay the 3, and then hopefully get some people out, because we're not going to get Midwest until the end of the game pretty much. So with that is my 9 points spent. That is all that I have here. So then we flip his card. So as you can see, hopefully, on his cards, he does a variety of actions, and of course he's going to follow what we're doing there. So because I did an R&D, he is going to move his twice on the research track. And the way that this works, it's actually pretty interesting. He gets endgame victory points, of course, with how many action cards he has underneath these slots, but these only move very specifically. Human resources will just naturally cause this to move a certain number. Then basically he's compensated. If he can't ever do something, then the current round's action card will move. So if in this case, let's just say in some weird scenario, we were doing the construction action, he would place a disc in Cincinnati, Duluth, St. Louis, and Kansas City. If he couldn't place in any of those, let's say he couldn't place in all 4, then this would just move 4 spaces. And then he would be getting 10 points for this card at the end of the game. So that's why you kind of don't want to allow him to do stuff, because it's just going to, he would have placed just 4 cities, and that would have been great for him. But that is that action right there. So, end of the round. I don't need to pay. I don't need to pay anyone. I'm actually just going to move these down here, and keep them in a row as much as possible. It should work. This is actually kind of a weird solo variant to actually record because of that running line, because I also have to have room for my stuff. Now, that was that. With that being the case, so that's the end of the round. Then that moves over. Okay, so then it goes to his turn. Like I said, gonna kind of try and stay out of the way. This will advance like normal. Okay, so now it is his turn, and he will basically, on his turn, he's gonna take the human resources action. So he's going to place that up there. It's going to be in the east. I don't have any income there to do. So basically, he's going to do that, and he's just going to move this 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's what he does. If there's ever a donation spot, again, he doesn't have to worry about money or anything. At the top of these cards, it shows a donation, and that's just the one he takes. If he can't, it advances, and it can't ever advance further. So that is him. I get to do human resources, so I could move 6, and I think I'm gonna need quite a bit of money, so I'm actually just gonna go 1, 2 and move it up into I'm just gonna go ahead and move it into my, I don't know what that area is called, but basically one of the management spots. Okay, now at the end of the round, it goes there, and this is gonna go here. So I know that this is the action that would benefit him the most, do an R&D. Then this is what he's gonna do next turn. So I can look at that and be like, oh, Well, I'm going to be able to do an R&D next time. So what I could do is I can actually do a construction now. Because my construction action is going to allow me to... I want to spend the 4 cubes and I want to get these 2 off. So that's going to cost me my 4 cubes. But then I can place them in a spot where I know what he's doing next. So I can place them in... I can do the west and I can do the south, because the south is coming up and the west is going to be his next action. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to move this right there. And then I am going to do a construction. So the south isn't coming up next. Actually, it's going to be the west for the most part. Yeah. Okay, so again, no income in the south, but I'm going to send both my people on a mission, spending 4 cubes, move those into my starting spot, to be able to place both of these. So, I am going to do the west, for sure. And do I do the south? Because basically what I'm thinking... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is... Well, human resources is something... I would hope that he just does it. So then what I would want to do is the west again, is do 2 in the west. I could do Midwest and just think ahead. And the problem with that, actually, is I do want to do the west, but I also want to try and... Well... I'm doing 2 public infrastructures. So where I place these has to be where I'm sending them on missions. It doesn't really matter a whole lot, except east has already been taken, south has already been taken. Actually, each of them have already been taken, except for west. So west is for sure, but what am I going to do? He's doing not human resources, management next. Which means I'm going to be able to build... I'm going to be able to get some cubes and quite a bit of money, and then send more people out on missions. Okay. So I think I am going to keep both of them in the west. Which means... This... Okay. I'm trying to think, because I'm thinking San Francisco, and then do I try and connect a city? Because if I can connect San Francisco to Chicago, then that would be, depending on how far, which I'm planning on getting a bunch of study points. And because he's doing R&D, no, not R&D, because he's doing management, I will be able to build this. Because I'm going to be able to get, I can get 2 cubes, sending someone on a mission, sending all of them on missions. Because I have 3 people in that section. So I could send 2 of them for $12 and then send another one for 2 cubes, using that 2 cubes to build this. And as long as I pull these back, I'm going to be getting 2 points each time. Nothing else, because I haven't focused on anything else, just doing the public infrastructure. It might come back to bite me, but I do have ways to get cubes and a decent amount of money. So I think what I'm going to do is if I can go the long way, then I would be getting stuff for each of that. Because if I go up here into Portland, that's just going to get me $1. Which is not nothing. That puts me at 5. Which is enough to actually do a donation. Okay. That is what I'm going to do with that. That's my only construction. So then he flips, and he is going to be doing construction, which means he places 2 discs in San Francisco and Denver. Okay, so that is that, and then this will just come down to the bottom. Don't need to pay for anyone. Move that over, and then come over here and move that over. And like I said, he is going to be doing this action, so he will be doing this. He's going first, so that means he is taking 3 of the 3 of the development tiles. And if I'm not mistaken, he just takes the lowest one. It's in the far back. Management. Andrew takes 1, 2, or 3 tiles from the department type that appears on the current round's action card. Andrew always takes the lowest number available. For each department not available, slide Andrew's current card 1 space to the right. Yeah. So that will be 1, 2, 3. So he's taking those 2 and this one that is, you can sell a cube for 3. But he just takes these, so I'll just put them underneath his deck. Okay, and since he was able to take those, he will place that there. And now it is my turn. I can do an income, so I will take 1 back, and that will just get me 2 points. Haha! 2 points, and then I am going to send these 2 guys out, or send 1 out on a mission, which will get me 2 cubes. And then I'm actually going to send 2 others out on missions for 12 money. So, just turn this in for a 5, turn this 2 in for a 10. Anyway, so I have 17 money, and I have the 2 cubes, which I'm then going to spend the 2 cubes to build this. And he's actually doing R&D next time. Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to move. So I will just actually place this one right to the right. So now I need to decide where these guys are going. Midwest isn't coming up, but since he's doing our R&D, that's going to be a donation. And I'm going to be able to jack myself up quite a bit. Well, not yet, but I will. So I am going to do the South, because that's coming up. I'll do the West one more time. And I think I will do the Midwest. Sending those bad boys on missions. All right. Yeah, so that was my turn. Move that over for my choice. So that's going to go there. And now what action do I want to take? I could do human resources. That would be the South, which I would be able to pull back. The problem is, well, I do have enough money to be able to pay for them. So when he does R&D... Oh. Actually. Yeah. Me, him, me. Me, him, me. Oh, sorry. I'm like, what the hell? Yes, sorry. Me, him, him. Yeah, okay. So actually, that's what he is strongest at. So this is going to go right there. So he's actually going to be, doing, he's going to be doing management, which is a donation, and then he just takes a spot. The interesting thing, this is the only weird thing about him, is he gets points for everything you did for donations. So basically, it's like, what does it say? It's, end of game scoring, donations are scored according to what you built during the game. For example, you built 5 projects in the West. If Andrew had placed a donation disc that awards 2 victory points for each project built in that region, he would score 10 points. So basically, he gets points. But it says, you may find it unfair that Andrew receives points for what you have done during the game, but businessmen of Andrew's caliber don't care. Once Andrew has placed a donation disc, you know that you may no longer make that particular donation, and may thus wish to avoid taking further actions that would reward Andrew. So, I mean, he might have donated a lot of money, but he's still a sleazy businessman. There is no ethics in business. I should know. I was an international business major, and it's climbing that corporate ladder. So basically, it's like, okay, he's gonna if he takes the one that's like every 5 coins or 5 money is 2 points, he would get, depending on how much money you have. Obviously, he doesn't spend your money, but so you just don't do things that should benefit him. Weirdly enough, though, all those actions have actually been taken equally. So, like, man, because what's he gonna get? What does on R&D? Well, R&D is actually, if I take it, that's only gonna get me. I do kind of want to do human resources, which will be the south, so I'll be able to move 2 people over, pay the 6, so that would give me 8. That would give me 17 points, which is not nothing. That's a lot of points to move that out, though. I need more people out. What over here gives me people? That's a human resource spot, this tile. I don't have any cubes, though, to build that. So, I mean, human resources would get me $1 for pulling and 2 points, which is kind of my goal. Then I would move people. Because what I'm thinking is, like, if I go heavy in study points right now, then I won't need to later. Yeah, I don't think I do R&D now. I think I planned for that. So I think I am going to do human resources. Boop. Which I will pull from the south, which will get me 2 points and 1 coin, or $1. Boop. And that will be, oh, and then I can move. So I think if I, because I get 6 movement, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually, man, do I do that? Do I move a human resource over and pay 9? I have enough. And then that would be 12 plus 9. That would be 21 points. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna do it. That's my strat. I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm still gonna be able to pay for my first donation. So then that I'm paying for all of those guys to stand up. So then we flip this over. He just moves this over 1 because I did human resources, and then we move that down 1. All right. So now, like I said, it's his turn. So he is going to be doing the project management, which is a donation. So he is going to place a disc on, where is it? It's for every city. So there. Okay. And I can't remember if that's all he does. I've only done the solo thing a few times, so Andrew's turn, donation, he puts the disc. Oh, and then we resolve. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Then we resolve his action because it's in that row. Okay, he's gonna take 1 from human resources, so he's going to take this one. Then he's going to take 1 from construction. There are no more constructions. And then 1 from R&D. Which also, for the record, is another study point 1. Like, if I wanted to really go into that one, then I could have another 7. And they were randomly... Oh, no, they are there. Oh, man. Okay. Well. Oh, yeah, he's doing the same action twice. Gross. Okay. And then I could do projects, but I unfortunately can't. Oh, but donation. So paying 5 to place one of my discs. And because I'm going heavy in studying, I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, and I don't have any cubes to be able to build anything, so yeah, I'm actually going to slightly move this over because I'm probably going to need it. Yeah, so if I can get this one, the one that gives 7 study points, and then I get someone on it, that would be, what I say, it's 12 plus 9, so 21, that'd be 28 study points. How much would that be? Because 8... That's 14. Yeah, 8, 6 plus 14, 18, 22, 25, 28. That would be enough to fully move out one. But I'm probably going to do, because I'm going to be doing R&D. Anyway, so that's 0 points there, because he's not moving it. He was able to take. So, man, he just kind of ramps up on projects, which he's about to take another one. Yes. I think I forgot to move that because me, him, me, him, me, him. Yep. Okay. So now it's actually my choice. So I should have moved that over. Yeah, because he just places it on a donation. Oh, all right. Now I'm running low on cubes. So construction isn't going to do me anything because I don't have any cubes. Oh, R&D is probably the best one for me to do right now. Yeah. But unfortunately that's a donation, which I need 10 money to do. But I'm going to have 21 study points. So I think that's what I do, and then I think I aim for getting people back up on projects. The problem is, man, that area over there is biting me. I think I'm still going to do it. So we're going to go there, and then he is going to place a donation on actually one that's available. That one. Okay, so I have 12 plus 9, so 21 total study points. And since West is going to be coming up regardless, so that is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I'm going to do 12 points there, which actually will get me 3 cubes. That's good. 12 points there. Midwest is coming up, and that would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would not be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I have 9 points left. 9 points left. Okay, so let's do another 6. Still going with just getting as much victory points throughout the game. 6 and then another 3. So let's do... Yeah, let's do 3 up here. Alright. Yay! So I got the 3 cubes. That's nice. That's nice. And then he's going to do R&D, which means he just moves 1 on the west, and that will come down. So now that moves over. He shall be doing construction. Boop. So that's going to go there, which we will do income before I see what he does here, and I will pull 1 guy. Yeah, going to pull 1 guy, which is going to get me 2 points, and then so 4 points, which puts me at 8. And now what is he doing? All right, so he's finally placing some discs out. So New Orleans, leftmost spot. Atlanta, leftmost spot. Houston, last spot. And then Charleston, which he can't do, so then this would go in here, would actually go there. And again, the construction action I can't do, which I need to do. So I need to get some people up there. End of the round, that moves over, that slides there. So now, that's a donation. I don't have the money. I don't want to do HR yet. R&D, oh, so again, piece of shit. R&D is he's gonna ramp up on 1. But I would get another 21 points, which could get me, what is that? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's another 12 over in the east. Actually, it'd be cheaper in the Midwest again, because that would give me my money that I do need. Oh man, it's probably not smart, but it's my whole strat. So I'm going to do the West again. And I am going to pull him, which will get me another 4 points. So 12. And then flip that over. He's going to move 3 in the east. So 1, 2, 3. And then, well, I mean, still it's a 0. I know I'm kind of skipping ahead to his turn, but so now, once again, 12 plus 9, 21, so 21 total points. So we're going to do 8. So boom, boom. So that is going to be 8, 21. So I have 13 left. That will give me 10. Okay, 13 total. So now I can do another donation. 13 total points. And like I said, it's 12 to go up. You know, it's probably not a bad idea if because East is actually coming up. I just need to be able to send someone out to go do it. Yeah, and it would give me another 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, if I planned and I got this one, the one that's each track space is -1, that would also be pretty gross. How much would it be? Because I could also do another 6 here. And that's 4 points. So I think I'll do that. So 6. And which means I have 7 points left. Which is 7. I think Yeah, because I want to build these out up here and at least connect to Chicago. Yeah, let's actually do 7 there. Ugh. It's rough. It's rough. Because I'll be able to get some cubes out. I just need to move. Okay. So I'll go there. Don't know what he's doing. So it is his turn. He is going to human resources, actually. Which actually means it's a donation, and he is placing one on the... That is actually taken, so he will actually just move it forward, but because he's doing human resources, he's going to move it all the way up there anyway. Yeah. And now I get to do a donation. So the question is, do I want to? It's going to cost me 10 money. I think I am. It's going to be 10 money. And I'm actually going to go up there. Because I already have 2 out, and that's going to be 8 points. I just need to get my 3rd one out. That's 12. Which I plan on doing. And then it's HR. So I did his HR action. I have 1 HR action. I have 3 movement now. So let's do... Yeah, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. So because I need more movement. And I'm going to spend 2 money, leaving me with 3. To train him and stand him up for the next construction. All right, boom, my turn. He's constructing twice. Well, if I construct, then it will. Then he'll do something pretty gross. I'm not constructing as much. I really should. Like, obviously, getting the one that gives me +7 if I wanted to really ramp up study, or in this build should have gotten the one that lets me go up for cheaper, because that would have been 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would have made it 3 cheaper for running up there, which I could have placed elsewhere, but yeah. I think I'm going to do HR again. Yeah, because now I want to move, and I'm going to need to, because I want to do management next time. And since I know he's not doing management next time, that'll be good. Or this is what, yeah, so that's what he wants to do. This is what he's going to do next turn. So I am going to do HR, which I will actually pull someone back, and that is going to get me another 4 points, so it puts me at 16. Because I pulled someone and then my 2 there. Still nothing there. I'm actually surprised I'm doing as well in money and cubes by just solely focusing on in-game victory points. And then HR, so he's going to move this twice and move down there. So I have 6 total movement. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is going to cost me 2 to train him. Awesome. Yes. This is good. This is good. I'm probably just I'm like, oh man, I have 16 points. Might have 30 by the end of the game, and then he's just going to be like, and I have 80. And it's my turn to fuck you up. Alright, so now it's his turn. He is going there. It's because it's so far away, I'm like engrossed. So that is there. Anyway, now he's doing the construct. And what do you want? Oh, okay, sending 4 into New York, Chicago, New Orleans, And San Francisco. And I don't have any donations in the east. That's the one area I am lacking. But I can construct. And this is good. This is good for me. Because I know I'm going to be doing the project next, or the management, I do want to go back into the Midwest. So I'm going to send these two. And we are actually going to... So the West is now done. South is still coming up. Midwest is last, and then East. So one in each, and then the final for each of them. Well, so first off, I'm going to spend 2 to get my last public. And I am going to do Chicago because that's going to be the quickest one for me to get there. And then, actually, because the West will come up one more time, I am going to do the West because I want to place... I have 1 cube. Which one? That's nothing. Oh, you got to be eating my ass. I forgot to place my... I forgot to place my first... first housing project. Well, because that might matter. Yeah, I forgot to do that. That's part of setup. Well, it's going to be kind of cheating, but well, I would have been in San Francisco. Then I could have done Portland and then Seattle. So we'll just course correct, and we'll just give me 2 points. I'm probably going to lose. If I win by 2 points, then actually, yeah, if I win by 2 points, then we'll call it there. Anyway, so now I will go to Helena and get another 2 points for the second one I'm sending. Yeah. Okay, so that was his turn, and now it is my turn. Don't know what he's doing. He's doing HR next time, though. But I need to do project. Or do I do R&D? No, I am going to do project because I did do the mid. So, going to go there. Hopefully that's not a project location. Income, I will pull him back. That's going to give me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points, baby. 26. And 2 money. Which means... So projects. Are any of those good now? I don't think so. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's following me anyway. So now we know he's doing human resource, which is the east, which is my worst spot over there. However, I will get this stuff. So I am going to send 2 people on missions. It's going to cost me 15, so I will grab the 12. That gives me exactly 15. Because do I need the cubes? Not really. Yeah. So, we still have the south, which would get me 5 money. We still have the east, which will get me $1. I mean, still I can pull him. And potentially, he's doing human resources, which is going to be the east. And a donation. I think... I am going to do the south, because I'm probably going to do another R&D. Because I need to get the east out if I'm going to try and construct any of these. Because I just need 2 more. 2 more discs out to connect to Fargo and Duluth. we are going to get the Midwest one more time. We're going to get all of them one more time. If I did 3 at, that'd be 18 points. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to go somewhere. It doesn't make sense to go to the west again. It doesn't make sense. Oh, actually, it makes sense anywhere else. Yeah, I'll do Midwest. And that will be my turn. Oh, I need to do his action. Sorry. He's taking 2 of these, lowest numbered. Alright. He has this little stack. I mean, he's developing a lot, I guess. Alright, now we're gonna go there. And that's gonna go right there. In his little pile of 0. Alright, moving over. Now he's guaranteed to do human resources, which is gonna be there. It is going to be the East, which I probably should... Oh, I knew he was doing that. Why? Oh, because Midwest. It was... I mean, it really doesn't matter where I go. So, he's going to flip that. This is actually only going to move 3 spots, but he is going to place a donation in this spot. And then move this 1, 2, 3 in these 6. And human resources. Oh, that's what I should have done. If I placed it in the East, yeah, I would have only gotten $1, but I would have gotten all these. And I would have had someone else to move. But I think that's okay. I don't see myself constructing any of those again. So, I don't think I'm going to donate right now. I think I'm going to 1, 2... and then 3, 4, and it's going to cost me 4 to train these bad boys. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so boom, HR is technically done, but that's fine. So now I don't know what action is going to benefit him. But I do know I can't do construction right now, so I should... Yeah, I am going to do R&D, which I can pull, so I will pull someone. That's going to get me 5 money, and so 2 more money, and then 4 more points. So that will put me at 30. And then I'm going to get 13 total points. So I'm going to do 8, which will give me 3 cubes. 2, 3. 8. Yeah. 13. Gets me into the green, so now everything's in the green. No, because I need to place 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. So I'm actually going to go right there, because that's still, that whole section is the green, which is pretty cool. So I still have 2 left, and I'll just spend the 2 on my blue section. Okay. And he is going to move 3... Oh, actually 3 on the west, so that will get him right there with me. Now he wanted to do construction. So again, if he couldn't move the 3 in the west, he would have just moved as much as he could, and anything extra he would have moved across this to be able to maximize his points. Which, so far, he's actually pretty spread out, but he's going to get a lot of endgame victory points, I think. As well as me. But, that was that. And then this goes here. So, he's actually doing R&D as well. So flipping that over, he is going to donate to the cause, going right there, and moving 3 in the south. And that will be his turn. And that's actually pretty good because I do have income, so I will pull him back from the west, which will get me 4 points. 4, 5, 6, so 6 more points. So 36 and 2 money. That is it. But I can donate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to cost me 15 to place a disc. Now, which one do I want? Points per standing up. 2 points per city in the west. I think that's just in the construction, so I don't think that that's gonna work. Human resources. Nope, also not gonna work because I haven't done any development. You know, I think I'm just gonna grab the straight 7 points. That feels good. Okay. And then, so that was that. Now I get to do the action. So that's still going to be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to be 9. And I actually am going to come over here to get the 10 money. And so 9. So I have 4 left. But the problem is, is that worth it? You know, I don't think it is actually. 1, 2, 3, because I think I'm just there. Yeah. So if I don't take the 10, I still have 13. So if I do 8, yeah, 8. So that leaves me with 5 left. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I don't believe... I mean, I should go into the east. I'm not going to donate again. But I think I'll go into the south and midwest. Oh, no, I already have one. So actually, I should go into the east. So yeah, so that was 8 to move my public infrastructure out. I had 13. So that will be another 5. So if I do 2, 4. So if I go here, then if I do send someone in there, that will be another 2 points. And I have 1 left, so I will just move my housing out. All right. So that is that. That is the last one for the west. And then it's my turn. Whoops. To pick, he wants to do human resources. That's fine, because I don't. I want to do construction. Yes. Which is going to be a donation spot, which kind of sucks, but I think that's okay. So I can't donate. He can. He's going to place one. Is that already taken? It is, so that will actually advance up there. All right, construction. So I'm going to send these 2 guys out. And yeah, I think if I do 2, so 2 cubes, and I just do my housing and my whatever, the commerce. Midwest is only happening once, but the problem is I do need to connect these. And unfortunately that entails me both going into the Midwest and not the East like I was hoping. It's kind of overkill, but I think I'm going to do it just to connect. So Fargo and St. Paul. Going down, going to go into the Midwest, which will get me 4 points because that's where I'm at. So 40. All right. And yes, so his construction will be St. Louis and Chicago. Boop. And that's going to go down there. And this, now I can reach it. That's going to move over. And his action, which we don't know, is going to be human resources. So human resources is going to be there. This will flip. And then we do the east spot, which I don't have any income. So he's basically just going to move this 4 and place that in there. And now human resources isn't bad. Do I want to try? How many do I have? Okay. If I did... No, I don't have the money. So I can only move 3 anyway. So let's go... Could I do that? Maybe. So let's go 1, 2... and then, sure, 3 back into HR. Okay, so then, yeah, yep, everything's mathing out. So then this will flip and advance, and moves back to me. And he wants to do HR. I don't. So now I've connected San Francisco to Chicago. So that's nice. That's 3 connections. I could try to do... no, I don't think I have enough actions to try and do Pittsburgh to New York. So, what do I do for my final actions? I can't construct... I mean, I could... Oh, yeah. I'm just going to go here. It's not going to get me any money. Well, it's going to give me some, actually, but not enough. So if I pull them, so I'll just pull, I mean, I might as well pull all 3, and then maybe get to stand them up. So if I pull all 3, that's still going to give me 2, 4, 5, 6, so 6 points, put me at 46, and then 5 money. Yeah. So that's that. And then I can construct. But that is also a donation, and he is going to donate 1 into the Midwest, which he can't, so that will just move. And yeah, and he's just going to take 1 from HR. And that will come down here. So now I can send some people out on missions. Yeah, so we will send him out over into the south for 6. And what's the final action? It's going to be construct. Well, that's not great. Yeah. Yep, because that's the final one. And it makes sense because I started. So if that's the case, then I might as well just send this person out. I'm not going to get very much for standing meeples, but that's okay. I didn't get a whole lot. And sure, let's just do Midwest, send him out for another 6. Well, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 5, 6. If I want to donate, do a charity for whatever reason. All right, so that's going to go there. And last action is his turn. So moving that like so. And boom. I will pull from the south. I can't donate. He might, which will be, yep. Just give me those types. And then, yeah, he's constructing, so it's going to be 4. So he's got Albany, New York, Washington, and Pittsburgh. Okay, so that is everything on his end. Now it's my turn. I can do a donation, so it's going to cost me 20. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, which I have 20 right there. And might as well just get the points for that. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Oh, it is construct as the final action, which I can't do. Don't have any people. So in that spot. So that will be the last round of the game. Don't know if I got my money for pulling from the south. Doesn't matter anyway, because I don't need it for any reason. Alright, so endgame scoring. So let's do my endgame first, just to see where I'm at. Where are you? Okay, end of game. Yeah. Okay. So end of game connections between, well, I guess it's, oh, end game scoring. Yeah, so we will do, yeah, so no one has that token. So standing up workers, I have 1, 2, 3, so I have 5. So 51. Departments in the second, so I'm getting 2 there. I did not do any departments. Then for cog things that are pulled out, that will be 9. So 62. Yeah, 9 points. Then connected cities, I am connected to San Francisco all the way to Chicago, so that is 3. And I have everything in the green for the train, so that will be 18 points. So 80. And then cities. Yeah, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's another 10. And then donations. So 4 points for each public. So that's going to be 12 for me. So 102. Then 3 points for each of my sections in the green. That is another 12. So 14. 2 points for each donation. So that will be 8. So 22. And then just a flat 7 points. So 29. And I think that is it. Yes. Boom, boom. Yeah, donations are a little bit different. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now we go to his scoring. Which, again, he doesn't... He's going to keep that like so. Yeah. Well, let's take one of his discs. So, each of Andrew's cards are worth amount of victory points depending on their positions along the row. So we have 1, 2, 3, so 30, 36, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So he's at 43 from his cards. Any department tiles that he has acquired are worth 2 victory points each. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 18. So 61. Each of his transport discs that have reached the last box of a transport track, he gets 6 points. That's only 1, so 6 points there, so 67. His construction discs are worth the VP of the cities where they are built. So that's going to be 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26, 28, 30, 36, 39. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 106. And his donations are scored according to what I built. So if we're going over here, I did not build any construction tiles. And I think that final one is just per construction tile built. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that that's it. Where's the donation track? Here we go, education of their company board. Okay. So, yeah, so that is going to be 1. And then per... So I did not actually build any of whatever those are called, any industry. I did build 3, so that will be 9 points. So 3, 6, 9. And then 2 points per not major city. Yes, I believe that is what that one is. For each of the built in small cities. 2, 4, 6, 8, so 10. And that's it. That's it. Yeah. Jeez. That actually ended up being way closer than I thought. So 129 to 126. Yeah. That was extremely close. So... yeah, so that was Carnegie, the solo variant. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.